Hi guys, I'm hoping this is filming the right way. I don't know how to check. Oh, there we go. Okay, so hi, I haven't done a pre-recorded video in a long time, so please excuse me if this takes me some teething practice to get used to this. I usually do Facebook Lives, so I'm just going to do this pre-recorded video. I'm so excited to be part of this video blog hop, and thanks so much to Kim for inviting me to be part of the team. I love watching videos, and it's what I do to relax and chill out, especially before bed or when I wake up in the morning. So I can't wait to share with you a simple little card. And this theme this month is using our favourite retiring colours and retiring stamp sets. And I love new catalogue time, don't get me wrong, but I'm always sad to see some of my favourite products go. So something big is happening this year with Stampin' Up! With the new catalogue, and they're having a colour revamp. So there's lots of colours going. But there's also lots of new colours coming, so don't get too sad. So I picked out three colours that I wanted to feature. I'm a blue and green girl through and through. I love my blues and greens. So two of the ink colours, don't mind my dirty ink pads, two of the ink colours from the last 2 years are going, and that's Dapper Denim and Emerald Envy, and also Soft Sky, which was one of my favourites. So I thought I would go with my favourite blues and greens and make a little card for you. And I'm also using one of a stamp set that I loved, and that's Badges and Banners. So this one is retiring, and so is the Coordinating Punch. So I really wanted to have a quick play with this because I, to be honest, did not use it enough or as much as I wanted to, as life gets in the way as it does. So I thought I'd make a quick card with this, and I really wanted to do some watercolouring. So what I'm going to show you today is I've got a piece of shimmery white cardstock which I'm going to watercolour. I have pre-done one so you don't have to watch me dry it out. I'm also using Soft Sky and Dapper Denim, so the retiring colours in the cardstock. So what I'm going to do first is watercolour this piece to create a background. So what I like to do first is get my colours ready. So in this case I have Emerald Envy, and I've already put some into the ink lid, and I've got my Dapper Denim and also a bit of Soft Sky. So I'm going to run out of room. So those that don't know, I have a very small desk and a very small space. So I'm sure a lot of you can relate to that because lots of us do have small spaces. So I'm going to try and hope that I'm in focus because I can't actually see. So what I like to do first is apply my water down to where I want my section to be watercoloured. So I'm just going to add a fair bit of water. Don't be shy with that. And then I might go with my lightest colour first. So I'm going to add in the Soft Sky. Now this one you're not going to see much, but it does show up. So I'm going to add my Soft Sky, and then I'm going to go into the bottom with the Emerald Envy. So pretty much just dab it on, and it will sort of move to where you've added the water first. Now I have tried a lot of watercolouring, and I'm finding that adding the water first really is the best way to go about it. So don't be shy with your colour, you can add more in. This shimmery white cardstock is designed to take water, so that's why I've chosen this, and so you won't get too much issues with buckling. Now I'm going to add in my Dapper Denim. I always go to call this not navy, but it is Dapper Denim, to the centre here. And I'm just kind of going to blend this in a bit and move it out. So you just add as much as you want, and then that'll move around and dry nicely. So I'm just going to rub out my brush and then set that to the side. So it doesn't matter if it moves around a bit, it'll dry quite nice. So there, that gives you the watercolour piece. Now I'm just going to pop these away. So that's our watercoloured background that we've gone for. They look so, I love Emerald Envy, but my new favourite colour that's going to replace Emerald Envy is Shaded Spruce. It's gorgeous. So now I'm going to bring in the one I've pre-done and dried for you. So I'm hoping you can see that okay. So I've used the mixture. You can still see a bit of the Soft Sky in the background, some Dapper Denim and Emerald Envy. I love how they mix. So then I'm going to adhere this to my Dapper Denim background. Now I seriously need to do a top-up adhesive order. I'm running very low on adhesives, so please excuse me. I don't usually use tear and tape, but tear and tape's actually probably a good option because obviously naturally the cardstock will buckle a tiny bit when you watercolour. which is totally okay. If you have trouble getting the backings of your tear and tape off, just grab your, you have one of these paper piercers, and if you can just use that to get under that tape, it's actually a lot easier to peel off. Because I know if you don't have nails like me, well, I do have nails, but not very long ones, it can be a pain to get the backs off of this. Hoping you can't hear the wind too much today. It's very windy and yucky here today, so I'm hoping the lighting's okay, but we've got really heavy rain and wind, so unfortunately today was the only day I could film, so we've got to deal with what we get given, I suppose, in regards to weather, and it could be a lot worse. So I'm just going to flatten that out a bit. It's buckled a tiny bit up the top, but that will flatten out. So there's our piece that's going to go onto our card. So I've got that done. Now what I want to do is grab a piece of white scrap, and I'm going to stamp this striped badge, I suppose you would call it, in Emerald Envy. I love that this set comes with a coordinating punch. I'm going to miss that punch. Now I will stamp it on the edge because I'm going to use the punch to punch it out. I've just got a little bit of something, but that will probably be covered up, but I'll stamp it again just in case. That's better. Okay, so I'll put that aside, and then I want to also stamp the banner, and I'm going to use that a little hello here, and I'm going to stamp that in the Dapper Denim. So do go check out, if you're watching this, do go check out the That's Okay there, because I'm going to punch that. The other videos that are in the hop, because there's lots of talented ladies taking part. Sorry about that, I just got a knock on the door. So that always happens when you go to do a video. So I've stamped my badge and my banner. Oh, got stuff flying off my desk. So now I'm going to use the coordinating punches. So I'm just going to punch out my badge here. It does punch a white edge, so you just do have to be careful and line that one up. It's not too hard. And then we've got a banner, which is a little hello. These are great for just because cards to send. So just going to punch that one out. It's a bit stuck. There we go. So there's our two pieces that we need for the front of our card. Now I've also gone and stamped I'll just make sure that's all good. I've also gone and stamped, or punched, sorry, a Starburst circle using the Starburst circle punch. This one is staying out of the Retiring Miss and Magic glimmer paper, and also a vellum circle from the 2-inch punch. So I love these two together. So these two are staying because they coordinate perfectly, and they make a really good background addition to your cards. So for this, I'm just going to tape this one down to my card base. That was my landlord knocking on the door. So I had my landlord's actually also a body shop consultant, so I had to get a top up of some facial cleanser. Can't be without it. My skin gets really dry in the winter months, so make sure I look after it very well. So now I'm just going to adhere this. I did forget a step, but that's okay because we can make do. I really like using Tombow glue for this reason, because it's not perfectly straight, and I don't know that I'll be able to move it too much. I'll give it a go. Right. Okay, so now what I wanted to do was go and use a stamp set that is actually staying, that I love, and that's the Tabs for Everything. And I just want to use a couple of the little words. So I've got the hello here, and I kind of wanted to stamp this in the Dapper Denim and have it sort of as a background feature. So I was going to do this before I stuck it down, but that's okay because we can just do it now. So just stamping this over the background a few times, just to add a bit of interest and something a little bit extra to my background. So then I've done that, and now I'm going to use the little stars that also come in the same set, and just add a couple of these, so probably 3. I like doing stuff in 3s. So I've added those in the Dapper Denim. Now I can go about and adhere some of my pieces. So I'm not sure how much glue I have left. Oops, obviously more than I thought. That's all good because we're going to cover up a lot of this. So I'm just going to then work on placing these to create a bit of a cluster, and I will pop some of these up on dimensionals. And I'm going to use one of these clips. So these are from the Birthday Mini Binder clips, and these were part of the Picture Perfect Party Suite. Those that know me know that I absolutely love clips. I'm clipping everything. So what I'm going to do is actually use that on the background here, and I'm going to then dimensional this up. I'm thinking I want to put, excuse me, I've got hiccups. Thinking I might pop something behind here, and I'm just going to pop a little bit of glue, if I can get it in there, into this bit, so I can hopefully adhere that down where it's being a little bit of a pain at the back there. Okay. So I was going to add some ribbon, but I'm not too sure I really need to, because I don't want to take away too much from the background. So what we might do is adhere this. I'm actually going to use, because these are a tiny bit more dimensional than the dimensionals. Funny that. And you'll have to excuse my contraband scissors. The reason I have these is because, silly me, went through the airport after on stage with my Stampin' Up scissors still in my handbag, and you cannot take scissors on a plane. So yeah, I had those confiscated. So my next order I have to get some scissors onto my order, because yes, taking scissors on a plane is not a good idea, and I will not make that mistake again. I knew exactly what I'd done when the security people said, "Excuse me, ma'am." I was like, oh no, oh bother. I did try and remind myself that I would take those out, and obviously forgot. Right. So now I've got my little hello badge. My glue is exploding everywhere for some reason. When I don't want it to come out, it comes out everywhere. And then it clogs up when I need it. Okay. I'm just going to add these mini dimensionals to the back of my little banner. And then adhere this over the top. So there we've got our simple background. And then I'm going to go ahead and add some little sequins. So these ones are staying as well. I do have... I really should find things before I start a video, hey? I did have my fine tip glue here somewhere. I'm just going to add a couple little dabs of glue here and there where I know that I'm going to want a sequin, and I'll probably do 5. So I've added my dobs of glue, and then I use one of these white china pencils, which I grabbed off eBay because they're really great to pick up sequins and place them on your card with, because they can be a bit pesky to pick up and move. So I'm just deciding which ones I want. Just getting them to stick. There we go. And we've got a silver one. And maybe another black. I love that these sequins come in lots of different sizes, so you can have that very look with the different sizes. So there we go. There's a very simple design. If you wanted to, you could go ahead and add some ribbons. I actually think I might just quickly add a twine bow, because I love adding twine to my cards. So I've actually used one of the metallic thread spools to store my twine, so that it doesn't it tends to get kinks if you store it on the cards that it comes on. So I just wind it off and add it to those spools. It's really handy. So I'm going to have a linen bow. to my card. And then I might just stick that here. So I will just use a little dab of the multi-purpose glue. I love how this doesn't take long to dry. It dries clear and it sticks really well, so it's very tacky. So once that's dried, that will not move at all. So there we have it, our finished card. Now what I'm going to quickly do before I finish up, I've got a big stack of stuff beside me that I had ready for this video, and I'll tell you what, I still managed to lose stuff. So I'm just going to quickly do an insert. So I'm going to use one of the other badges, and that this one says enjoy your day. So this is going to be the inside of my card, and I'm just going to stamp this in some Dapper Denim. So I'll just ink that up and then stamp this in the middle of my insert. There we go. And then that's ready to go into the middle of my card. So that will be the insert. So it's a happy little wrap card, basically, something I'd send to a friend or something like that, using some retiring products and some current products that are also going to be staying. So I hope you enjoyed a little look at a card that I've quickly made using some retiring products and some current products. And don't forget to use these products. Don't just let them go to waste. Get them out and use them, make some cards and get them in the mail, because it's always good to send the cards that you're making, because they'll put a smile on someone's face, and I love sending cards and receiving them. So thanks for watching today. Make sure you pop onto my blog and check out the links and videos of all the other people that have taken part, because there's some amazing work, and I love watching videos and seeing what everyone else is up to. So thanks for watching, and I hope you all have a lovely day. Bye.